If you're thinking of moving here to Northeast Florida, one of the neighborhoods or communities that you are looking at may very well be a master planned community. Maybe you're not familiar with that. What the heck even is a master planned community? Well, we're going to be going over that today. We're going to be discussing all about what it is and the different ones that you can find here in Northeast Florida. We'll be going over each one briefly and then what makes each one unique. So stay tuned. If you're considering a move here to Northeast Florida, St. Johns County, and you want to know all there is to know about living, working, playing, shopping, all the things, then make sure you hit the bell and the subscribe button to this channel. I'm releasing new videos every week that are going to share that kind of information that you are looking for and want to know. And of course, if you have any suggestions of topics that you want covered, leave them in the comments below. I am Melissa Anderson. I am your St. Johns County Realtor with eXp Realty. It's my absolute pleasure to help you. I'm going to leave my contact information here and in the description below. Reach out anytime via phone, text, email, all the things. These master planned communities really took off around the 1960s here in the US. They're typically built by one developer and they are massive. They're usually a minimum of about 2,500 acres of land that they cover. They can be much larger than that. There can be mixed use in there. So you could have residential, you could have some businesses, shopping, restaurants, and also different, you may even have like a 55 plus. Another unique quality of them is they are really amenity rich. So playgrounds, golfing, shopping, those types of things. I want to think about swimming pools, tennis courts. Again, like I said, they could have stores and restaurants. Typically, these developments are like right on the outskirt of town. So they're kind of set off a little bit. Maybe they have their own shopping, but you're going to have to kind of drive to get to maybe some of the larger like big box stores and such. Because they are built, because they're so huge, things kind of like build around them. And you can kind of think of Nocatee that way. So if you are thinking of a master planned community, the first one you probably think of is Nocatee. Also within a master planned communities, there's typically the developer will invite different builders. So you have a unique mix of home styles and features within the community. But we're going to cover the different master planned communities today that you can find here in St. Johns County and in the Northeast Florida area. If there is a particular community that you would like more information about, be sure to reach out right here or use my contact information in the description video below or leave a comment. I'd be happy to help. Let's start with the master plan community that you have probably heard the most about and are most familiar with. That is Nocatee. So as of a report I viewed this year in January of 2023, Nocatee ranked the 12th best-selling master planned community in the US. So that goes to show it's really popular. There's a little over 9,000 families that call Nocatee home. The original vision for Nocatee was to let residents live, work, and play without having to leave home, like leave their community. Nocatee is a beautiful master planned community in Ponte Vedra. It encompasses several neighborhoods, each with their own unique flair, including an active adult community. So prices start in, I would say, maybe the high 300s. And of course, you could get all the way up into the $1 million ranges. They have just started selling home lots right there on the river, where you can have your home built there. There's tons of amenities in Nocatee. There's parks, pools, sports, water parks that were designed by Disney park makers. There's also restaurants and shops. Lots of new restaurants coming in there. There's one that I'm particularly excited about, a new Italian restaurant that's coming in there. But there's all different kind of cuisines. They have their own Publix in there. Lots of shopping, gyms, spas, you name it. It is a golf cart community. And of course, these amenities within Nocatee, like the water parks, are for residents only. Residents can invite guests, but these are not open to the public. And that's important to remember because we're going to talk about one master plan community where that's not the case. Next up, let's talk about Trailmark. Trailmark is located in the western portion of St. Augustine. It is a beautiful, beautiful community. Lots of the huge, big oak trees. It's amazing. They've left a lot of those in the community. So it's like connecting, being one with nature. So their main amenity center, when you go into Trailmark, there's a big, I guess not a field, but area right off to the right of that where you have all these ginormous natural oaks. You have your pool area, the amenity center. There's 6 Mile Creek, which is right there. You can kayak that. They have, I'll have to look at that to see how many miles that is. There are a ton of different trails that you can use within the community. Fitness centers, dog parks, playgrounds. It's a really, really beautiful setting. And again, that's in the western part of St. Augustine. There is CDD and HOA fees there. There is also a 55 plus community located within Trailmark. And I'm just going to go over some of the home builders that you can find in Trailmark. They have Dream Finders, Drees Homes, Lennar, Mastercraft, and Richmond American Homes. And just like Nocatee, Trailmark has a lot of community events for residents. They have their own music festival once a year. There's food trucks, there's clubs. They have like garden clubs, workout clubs, book clubs, dance lessons, bunco, Cub Scouts, so many different clubs. They have the Trail Market, and this is a seasonal market showcasing like resident artisan and crafters. They have a 5K run through their community. Lots and lots to do. And again, being located in St. Johns County, of course, you're going to have, if you have a family, if you have children, they're going to be attending St. Johns County schools. The CDD fees for Trailmark, the HOA is about $75 a year, and the CDD ranges anywhere from about $1,500 to $3,000 a year. So you can typically find, you'll see that communities that have CDD fees, the CDDs will usually be around that price, $1,500 to $3,000. But then the HOA is pretty low. So this one was only $75 a year at Trailmark. It's 1,400 acres. It's a 1,400 acre community, and it is built for 2,200 home sites. Now let's talk about Silverleaf. Silverleaf, if you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen some videos recently. I've been talking about Johns Island, which is a gated community within Silverleaf. Silverleaf is on 11,000 acres. It is a master plan community in, like I said, St. Augustine. There's about a little over 4,000 acres that have been reserved for, nature, like wooded areas, conservation areas. And so they're very much trying to keep that in line with, they want to build it up, but then also keep nature in play. They have their own shopping area that's currently being built out, numerous parks and water parks. Like I said, I think there's 4 different gated communities that are being built out within Silverleaf. They're going to have their own medical center there, just like Nocatee. And what is a huge selling point for Silverleaf is that there are no CDD fees. So you have your HOA fees, but there are no CDD fees. So that is very attractive for people. Some of the builders that you can find in Silverleaf include Ashley Homes, David Weekley Homes, Dreamfinder Homes, DR Horton, ICI Homes, Lennar, Mastercraft, Richmond American Homes, and Riverside Homes. So they have quite a few builders there in the community. So this community is located between County Road 210 and State Road 16 at St. John's Parkway west of Interstate 95. It is, like I said, 11,000 acres and 7 miles of roadway for St. John's Parkway. It's currently zoned for 16,300 units and 2,900,000 square feet of mixed use and commercial space. And like I said, over 4,000 acres of conservation land. The neighborhoods completely vary in size. You can find, there's going to be apartments, you can find townhomes. There's different sizes, price points for both families and individuals. So if you watched my video last week, then you know, I told you like the neighborhoods, it's a mix. It's a definite mix. And of course, all of these communities, so we're talking about Silverleaf right now. We just talked about Trailmark and Nocatee. If you are a pickleball fan, then there are definitely pickleball groups here for you. And fast fact, I have not tried pickleball yet, but I want to. So we have a group in my neighborhood that meets like on Tuesdays, and I think they stopped just for the season, but they're gonna pick it back up, and it's open to the whole neighborhood. You can go, and I definitely want to try it. Silverleaf is one of our newest communities, and it's one I'm pretty excited about just because it is, I would say it's comparable to Nocatee relative to size and just what all they're doing there. There will be like a large, like you can get larger lot size years down the line. There's even to the southernmost part of Silverleaf, there's even like a kind of like an equestrian community, you know, that the lots will be an acre plus. So lots of exciting things to look forward to there. I should note too about Silverleaf is that as of this past month, January 2023, it is the third fastest master plan community, selling master plan community in the United States. So that should tell you something there. It's really taken off. So the next community we're going to talk about is Shearwater. It is about 26 miles south of downtown Jacksonville. Shearwater is also located in St. Johns County in St. Augustine. It is a master planned community by Freehold Communities, and it recently won an award for its innovative site plan design. They have vacation style amenities there, like a lagoon pool, multi-lane lap pool, 3-story water slide, a lazy river, state-of-the-art fitness lodge, and about 15 miles of trails that wind through the community. So this again is one that's really set out in nature, kind of like Trailmark, with them keeping all the natural huge oaks and being close to the 6 Mile Creek. Again, Shearwater is kind of set out in nature. So if you appreciate nature, you'll really appreciate this community. And there's multiple neighborhoods within Shearwater, and that includes a gated community as well. They also have a full-time lifestyle director, community events for residents, food truck Fridays, coffee socials, holiday parties, you name it. Tons of things for children as well. And Shearwater is about 1,500 acres, so it's a little bit, well, it's a lot smaller than the ones that we've just talked about. 1,500 acres, 600 acres of which have been preserved for wetlands and open space. So the HOA fees for Shearwater is about $150 a year. The CDD fees, again, you know, it depends on your home and lot size, but these can range anywhere, you know, from $15,000 to a little over $3,000. And homes here from the 300s all the way up to 700,000 plus range. The homes, the builders there that they have are Lennar, David Weekley, and Dream Finders. Talk about Beacon Lake. Beacon Lake is also located in St. Augustine. It is probably maybe the smallest of the master planned communities. There's 1,280 single family homes and 196 townhomes on 630 acres. There's 43 acres of paddle-friendly water. You can go on your kayaks, on your canoes. They also have kayak and canoe rentals. They have a junior Olympic pool, a splash park, like I said, kayak and canoe rentals. They have state-of-the-art fitness center with virtual training and classes, a culinary studio for and demonstration kitchen, a social room, water sport launch area. They have a sand beach. They have a boardwalk, outdoor seating and dining areas, fire pit area, event lawn, tennis courts, multi-purpose play fields, playgrounds, dog parks, bike racks, trailways, you name it. It is located off of the County Road 210 area, and it is actually located right across from another master planned community, which is Beachwalk, and we'll go into that next. Beacon Lake doesn't have any like shopping or restaurants located within its community. However, its location is extremely close to shopping and restaurants. There is a new little shopping area that was just built probably less than a mile from there that has all kind of different restaurants that are now open. There's also like a state-of-the-art medical center that just opened there. It's also relatively close to Nocatee. And there are CDD fees, HOA fees at Beacon Lake. The home builders at Beacon Lake, you're going to find Dreamfinders Home and Toll Brothers. And single family homes start in around the $400,000 range there at Beacon Lake. All right, now let's talk about Beachwalk, which is also located within St. Augustine. Again, it's almost directly across from Beacon Lake. Beachwalk probably needs a video all for itself. It has a 14-acre crystal water lagoon, a swim-up bar, restaurants. There's going to be shopping within there. It is definitely resort style, amenity packed. And there's apartments, there's townhomes, there's single family homes. Now, what was different about this, remember how earlier I said like Nocatee, you have to be a resident there to partake in their water parks. Well, you can actually, members of the public, you can actually get a membership, and I even think a day membership if you wanted to go and use the lagoon beach area there at Beachwalk. So that's something to consider. And because of the vacation style, amenity rich activities and things to do there in Beachwalk, the fees are considerable. So that's something else to think about. I know that there is a one-time initial fee once you buy a home in there. It's close to $4,000. And then there's, it's several hundred thousand, or not several hundred thousand, that'd be crazy, right? Several $100s, maybe even $1,000 or so per month for amenity usage. If you want more details or information about that, I'd be happy to share. But let's look at the different things that you can find within Beachwalk. And Beachwalk is Northeast Florida's first crystal lagoon. And when you see these pictures that I'm sharing here, you're going to be blown away. So there's resort style beach access to kayaking, sailing, stand-up paddle boarding, swimming, water slides, a swim-up restaurant and bar, sand volleyball. They have a 12,000 square foot clubhouse. They offer a vacation style swimming pool, 24-hour fitness center, state-of-the-art fitness equipment, a yoga studio, weight training, TRX room, a children's activity room. They have 6 new tennis courts, a TPC 18-hole putting green, a doggy splash park, and golf cart friendly community. So it is your permanent vacation if that's what you've been looking for. Okay, if you are regardless if you're going to use the lagoon, you still are required to pay for the lagoon membership, which is $700 a year. And so as far as CDD fees, I can get you exact numbers, but just last report, they were $3,363 a year for townhomes and $3,800 for single family homes. The HOA is $377 a month. Club membership is $200 a month. So that's where I was saying like it could get a bit expensive there. So, and in Beachwalk, there's about 800 homes. So it's definitely a mix of residential, commercial use area. And it's definitely worth seeing. Like I said, it's like a permanent vacation. It is like being on vacation. Definitely resort rich, but you're also going to be paying for those, but maybe that is exactly what you want. Again, that's located in like off of the County Road 210 area, right across there from Beacon Lake. Next up, let's talk about RiverTown. It is no secret that RiverTown is by far one of my personal favorite communities. I probably shouldn't say that, but hey, I mean, you have to get a feel for what you like. And if I didn't live here, I probably would have picked RiverTown personally. So just like I said earlier about living in nature, them keeping kind of nature at its best, that is exactly what RiverTown is. RiverTown is out a little ways. It is right on the St. Johns River. They have what is like the River Club, which is on the St. Johns River. You can rent your kayaks for like $5 and go out there on the St. Johns River. There's a pool, there's a club area, restaurant, kind of like a game room, all of that like facility, like the glass like hangers like open up. You can be relaxing poolside by the pool, looking at the river, and they'll come take your order poolside. It is just absolutely gorgeous. There's also a event stage right over in that area. Definitely resort style amenities there. It's convenient to both Jacksonville and St. Augustine. It's an active resort lifestyle, social community. And there's different neighborhoods within RiverTown. There's about 8, and that 9 including Water Song, which is a 55+ community located within RiverTown. There's also luxury waterfront homes. These home prices start anywhere in the $400,000s to the $100,000 plus. So they have the River Club that's on the St. Johns River. Then they have the River House. There's areas out there for outdoor dining. There's a massive outdoor fireplace, pool, different pool areas, parks. There's trails. I've always said like the first time that I visited RiverTown, there's one street, and you remember, gosh, what is that show? Oh my goodness. Of course I can't think of it, but it was like Mayberry, you know, what was that? What, the town sheriff? Oh my goodness. Andy Griffith Show. The Andy Griffith Show. So it's like being back on like Mayberry with all the cute little homes and the sidewalk. Oh my goodness. Home builders in RiverTown include Mattamy Homes, Tidewater Homes, Mastercraft, Toll Brothers, and it's located in St. Johns County. So it's in St. Johns County school districts. And I will say at the River House, they do have it's a heated lap pool. There's water slides. Of course, they have tennis courts, fitness center, yoga studio, pocket parks throughout the community. And of course, a dog park, that's important. It's got the 50-acre riverfront park that has the jogging trails and large fishing pier. And once complete, it will have 4,500 homes in that community. And RiverTown is a little over 4,000 total acres, again, with about 4,500 homes once it's completely built. And it does have both HOA and CDD fees. There is no, right outside the RiverTown community, there's shopping and restaurants, but it's not necessarily located inside the community, but it's right there. And since this is a little bit further out, this area is still really being built, like things around it. But just, yeah, Absolutely gorgeous. All right, now let's talk about Julington Creek Plantation. You may not have heard me talking about this community that often. It's a more established, mature, master planned community. It is located in St. Johns County. However, it is probably the oldest of the master planned communities here. So you have a lot of the big natural oaks again. You know, it's set back. It is an absolute beautiful, beautiful community. It's on a little over 4,000 acres. School district, so great schools, A-rated schools, and they have a golf course. There's gated communities within neighborhoods within that. There are a variety range of sized homes, fitness centers, parks, lots of nature trails. There's over 100 lakes within Julington Creek Plantation and about 1,200 acres of preserved nature preserves. 7 miles of bike and nature trail. Okay, last master plan community we're going to cover in this video today is Palencia. Palencia is located in St. Augustine. It is, again, a more established, mature master planned community. It is on about 2,300 acres. There's also a golf club that's right there that's super convenient. And it's about $500 a month for the Palencia Club for individuals, or about $550 for a family. There's a variety of different home prices, look and feel. There's gated portions of Palencia as well. A really beautiful community. And again, if you're really into nature, they've got the big, you know, it's set in nature, which is really great. And they have your typical resort style amenities that you would expect from a master plan community: tennis courts, pools, fitness center, athletic fields, pocket parks. They also have a 30-acre park system that's connected by fitness trails and boardwalks. It's also a golf cart community. Home builders in Palencia included Lennar Homes, Emerald Homes, the Cottage Home Company, Arthur Ruttenberg Homes, and Cornerstone Homes. Their HOA varies there from about $100 to all the way up to $1,000, a little over $1,000 a year. The CDD fees for Palencia, they're a little bit more, about $2,200, all the way to like a little over $5,000 per year. It really just depends on each sub-neighborhood that's located in Palencia. It has a different HOA and CDD structure. There's condos for sale within Palencia, all the way to single family homes and multi-million-dollar homes on large lots. So if you'd like more information about Palencia, reach out. I'd be happy to help. I hope you found this video today helpful. I know it was a ton of information. Maybe I will break down later and do a video, just one video on each neighborhood, which I probably will. But this is just a quick kind of overview of the master planned communities that you can find in St. Johns County. These in particular were just St. Johns County. We do have more master planned communities in Northeast Florida, such as E-Town, Tamaya, Oakleaf Plantation, just to name a couple more. So maybe we'll go into those a little later. In the description below, you can also find a link. I will link all of these neighborhoods so you can check them out and get some further information. Again, if you are looking for a home in one of these, please reach out so I can do all the searching for you and you can spare all those hours scrolling, trying to find something. If you also found this video helpful, I would love it if you could hit the like button and the subscribe button, as new information and videos are shared each week. I surely appreciate your time if you stayed all the way through. And until next time.